Can we just, like, discuss the logistics of this whole kiss scene?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 actors who had their first kiss on screen.
When I was like 13, 14, I guess, in front of like so many people. Yeah, that was it.
For this list, we'll be looking at the most notable stars whose very first smooch took place on a TV or film production. Which of these kisses caught you by surprise? Let us know in the comments. Number 20, Noah Centineo, The Gold Retrievers. Kissing was a major part of Noah Centineo's rise to fame as a teenage heartthrob. Who could forget his many embraces with To All the Boys I've Loved Before's Lara Jean Covey as Peter Kavinsky. However, Centineo's first kiss was not a pleasant experience.
From what I remember of that kiss, I mean, it was hot, you know, for being in 7th grade.
In his first feature film, Centineo played a kid searching for hidden gold with a new friend named Anna. When they finally discover an important landmark, she gives him a brief kiss.
Okay, so we ready? Josh, are we gonna go find the gold?
All right, I was just taking a moment.
Centineo, who was just a preteen at the time, admits that he did not necessarily appreciate the moment. In fact, as soon as the director ended the scene, he made spitting and gagging noises. Luckily for rom-com fans everywhere, he appears to have gotten over that reaction.
I'd always fantasized about falling in love in a field, but I just never thought it'd be the kind where you played lacrosse.
Number 19, Elle Fanning, Ginger and Rosa. For most people, the first kiss is pretty awkward. However, Elle Fanning had hers completely under control.
Sally Potter, gosh, she had such this like spidey sense, but I thought I was really fooling her to be like, you know, oh yeah, I've kissed many men.
In the film Ginger and Rosa, Fanning's character kisses a shadowed boy in a dark alley. Although the audience can't really see his face, Fanning chose one that appealed to her. The director knew it would be the 13-year-old's first smooch, so she let Fanning pick the boy.
They pull out this giant binder full of boys. Like, it's this big binder full of boys, of like models and actors, and they're like, Elle, okay, we're all gonna sit around and flip through and you can pick out the boy that you want to kiss.
As first kisses go, this might be an unusual setup, but it was a nice accommodation for the young actress. The first take was the one that they used, so her first kiss is forever immortalized on screen.
My first kiss is on screen for eternity. I can watch my first kiss happen.
Number 18, Rico Rodriguez, Modern Family. Manny has been portrayed as a serious romantic since the first season of this hit sitcom, and in season 4, he and actor Rico Rodriguez both get their first kiss.
Quick, I don't want the neighbors to see us.
You sure we're alone?
Yeah, they're not home till 6.
When a girl gives Manny a smooch as a gift for his 14th birthday, the young couple think they're alone in the dark room. Unfortunately, when she switches the lights on, his entire family is revealed and she runs away screaming.
It's harsh, I know. I've begged them to put in a dimmer.
No. Surprise.
It isn't the birthday surprise anyone was expecting, but his step-nephew Luke does capture it all on camera. At least both Rodriguez and Manny have this particular milestone forever immortalized.
As if we had actually forgotten his birthday, he'd be out right now kissing a cute brunette. Things work out.
Number 17, Alia Bhatt, Arrested Development. Much like a first kiss, this quirky comedy sometimes got a little uncomfortable.
It was a love between two cousins that the world thought was wrong, but it was the world that was wrong. Tiens, tu veux jouer?
We have got to see this movie.
George Michael's secret love for his cousin, Maybe, certainly had a few people squirming. It kicks off right away in the first episode, when they, but mostly she, stage a kiss to try to get back at their parents.
It's perfect. She'd freak out and I'd be like, Mom, if we saw each other more often, this wouldn't happen.
But we're cousins.
That's what makes it funny.
She clearly has no trouble going in for a smooch, but it turns out actress Alia Bhatt might not have been so confident behind the scenes. This was her very first lip lock, so it was bound to feel a little awkward, even if you ignore the inappropriate dynamic at play in the plot.
A bunch of people
watching, and everyone was like, "It's your first kiss!" And I was like, "Stop doing this." And my dad was watching, and that was kind of uncomfortable.
Number 16, Saoirse Ronan, I Could Never Be Your Woman. Saoirse Ronan's first film and first smooch coincided, but she confessed to not being interested in the latter at the time.
I was like a proper prude as well. I was like not ready to to kiss a boy myself.
While playing Izzy, teenage daughter to Michelle Pfeiffer's Rosie, Ronan had to kiss co-star Rory Copus. Since her character had a huge crush on the boy throughout the film, it's a fun payoff for the audience to see them embrace. Even though it was her first film, Ronan was already a very precise actress. At 11 years old, she made sure to get the exact amount of time needed for the lip lock from writer-director Amy Heckerling.
So how long do you want this kiss to go on for? And she was like, I don't know, like a few seconds or whatever. And I was like, no, let's be specific.
The young star counted to 3 in her head for every take. It seems she wasn't about to hold that smooch a second longer than she had to.
I'd say we did about 8 takes. But hands down, every one of those takes consisted of a 3-second kiss. No more, no less. I suffered for the art.
Number 15, Sadie Sink and Caleb McLaughlin, Stranger Things. The addition of Sadie Sink's Max to season 2 of Stranger Things created a fun teenage love triangle. Both Lucas and Dustin crush on the headstrong redhead throughout their crazy adventures together.
She's incredible.
She's Mad Max.
In the end, it's Caleb McLaughlin's Lucas who has the nerve to ask Sadie to dance, which leads to their, and indeed both actors' first kiss. Wildly enough, the smooch wasn't originally part of the script, instead being incorporated later in the production process.
I get there the first day of filming The Snowball. Me and Noah are like walking in, like seeing the decorations and stuff. One of you, I forgot, I think it was you, Ross, you say like, "Oh, Sadie, you ready for the kiss?" I'm like, "What? No, no, that's not in the script. That's not happening."
Sink in particular was extremely nervous about the sudden addition, but she powered through. Looking back, she seems to have positive feelings about the experience.
It's amazing to just kind of like, you know, be with one of your best friends and like in this amazing 80s decked out gym. So I think kind of cool. I'm not mad at it.
Number 14, Mayim Bialik, Blossom.
Can I get you something, soda chips?
No, thanks, I'm fine.
Are you sure? Because the sodas are right over there.
Mayim Bialik won over the hearts of people everywhere as the lead in the heartfelt 90s sitcom Blossom. Audiences got to watch her character grow up and experience many firsts. This included her first kiss, which she shared with actor Johnny Galecki's Jason. It wasn't just Blossom's first kiss though, it was Bialik's as well.
Mayim, were you mad that he got the nicer blouse?
Yeah.
Although she and Galecki got to share the screen again in The Big Bang Theory, their characters had other love interests. However, there were certainly individuals who wanted a repeat of their teenage moment.
Do it again!
No.
As they hammed it up for the audience on Conan, it was clear that any awkwardness was far in the past. Number 13, Melissa Gilbert, Little House on the Prairie. Melissa Gilbert took on the role of Laura Ingalls when she was just 9 years old.
It was the best Christmas ever. Not only because we got grand presents.
Years later, the character locked lips with love interest Almonzo, portrayed by Dean Butler. The actress has previously identified this as her first real kiss. We assume she isn't counting Laura's incredibly quick season 4 smooch with Jimmy. She explained that the substantial age gap between her and Butler made things rather odd, and the attendance on set did not improve the vibe.
My mom was, I hear your mother was pretty hysterical,
in the
crying,
background,
sobbing out loud, which did not help at all.
However, it should be noted that in her book, My Prairie Cookbook, she states that she had previously locked lips with an actor by the name of Tin Meyer off screen. What is the truth? We may never know. Number 12, Anna Chlumsky, My Girl. The friendship between Vader and Thomas J is the heart of this heartbreaking 90s dramedy.
Have you ever kissed anyone? Like they do on TV? No. Maybe we should. Just to see what's the big deal.
Although Macaulay Culkin had quite a few movies already on his resume by this point, My Girl was Chlumsky's first big film. And the peck their characters share is nothing short of memorable. In her acceptance speech after earning the MTV Movie Award for Best Kiss, Chlumsky touched on it also being her first kiss.
Gee, my first kiss and I get an award.
The details are a little more vague on Culkin's end, and it's hard to verify whether it was merely his first on-screen smooch or his first one full stop. Regardless, it seems neither of the actors were particularly excited about the lip lock. They were so young, they reportedly mostly felt embarrassment.
What's your thought there?
It was like stupid girl. Look at I'm gonna kiss a girl.
Number 11, Millie Bobby Brown. Stranger Things. Mike and Eleven promptly hit it off in this popular Netflix series. As their friendship develops, he decides to ask her to a school dance.
I've never been, but I know you're not supposed to go with your sister.
No.
I mean, you can, but it'd be really weird. You go to school dances with someone that, someone that you like.
When his awkward invitation and explanations don't alleviate Elle's confusion, Mike shows her how he feels instead. Finn Wolfhard claims he had his first kiss in kindergarten, so clearly he was a pro by this point. However, Millie Bobby Brown had a pretty funny reaction to the lip lock, her first ever.
Yeah, I got up and then I said, kissing sucks! And then Finn was like, that wasn't too bad.
Their fellow actors teasing them both about the smooch probably didn't make things any less awkward. Indeed, co-stars Caleb McLaughlin and Gaten Matarazzo even stayed on set so they could cheer from the sidelines.
We watched it and we were right off camera going...
There was
Number 10, Kirsten Dunst. Interview with the Vampire.
It's time for justice, little one!
Many would be pretty darn pleased if their first kiss happened to be with Brad Pitt, but Kirsten Dunst didn't actually like it one bit. She wasn't even a teen yet, still in that boys have cooties stage, so she understandably just didn't see the appeal, to say the least.
So I thought it was disgusting. It was like, I was 11, it would have been weird if I was like, this is amazing, I'm kissing Brad Pitt.
Filming the kiss, a peck really, may not have left her with the most pleasant memories, but Interview with the Vampire was a huge stepping stone in her career, earning her multiple awards and nominations, including a Golden Globe nomination. Luckily, she seems to have grown out of her kiss aversion, otherwise the world might be without the iconic Spider-Man lip lock. Number 9, Josh Hutcherson, Little Manhattan.
This is the time. I know it. She knows it. My God, even her parents know it. Why can't I kiss her?
When Josh Hutcherson was just 11, he was absolutely terrified to learn that he would have his first kiss on the set of Little Manhattan. He was so scared that his father flew down to give his son a little extra support.
My dad flew in and surprised me because he knew I was like a wreck for that scene.
Even with both of his parents on set, Hutcherson says it was a horrible moment. And we can only imagine, with all those cameras rolling and strangers watching.
Part of me is sure I'm gonna
Luckily though, being uncertain, nervous and a little panicked suited his character perfectly. First kisses tend to be pretty awkward after all.
Did I do it right? I don't know. I've absolutely nothing to compare it to. My God, was I even close?
Number 8, Candace Cameron Bure, Full House. Bure was cast as DJ Tanner on Full House when she was a pre-teen. Since the show is all about family and growing up, it was really only a matter of time until boys came into the equation. When the actress was 13, she and her character had their very first kiss. Not together, she wasn't kissing a mirror.
Well, bye. Bye.
"13 is a pretty average age to have your first kiss, but she had hers broadcast on national television. It was just a quick peck, but it's still definitely an unusually public way to experience the milestone. Number 7, Ashley Benson, Days of Our Lives.
Did you have your first kiss ever?
Yes.
On television?
Yeah, I did.
That's gotta be strange.
It was very strange.
This entry is literally straight out of a soap opera. Benson was 15 when she had her first kiss with her older co-star, Darren Brooks. She was pretty mature and even blunt about the entire situation, and told him that he, shouldn't even be weird about it.
And I was like, hey, so, just so you know, this is my first kiss. And he's like, oh, mine too, don't worry. I was like, no, this is
My first
My real
kiss.
As a human being,
Yes. So, just throwing that out there, don't do anything weird.
The first kiss also happened during a party scene, so the set was a little more crowded than Benson would have liked. At least she managed to forbid her mum from going to set that day. She didn't want her parents anywhere near the smooch.
Yeah, so I got on set. I had my cousin drive me that day. I didn't want my mom there. I was really nervous.
Number 6, Selena Gomez, The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. In this instance, it was a case of kissception. Gomez was playing a girl who was herself acting in a play that involved a kiss. Gomez's appearance on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody kicked off a beautiful friendship in real life, and she's been good friends with the Sprouse twins ever since. And she wasn't the first young actress to experience her very first kiss on the show. Victoria Justice had her first smooch as well, only she kissed Cole and Selena kissed Dylan. Justice emphasises that the kiss wasn't romantic or weird, it was just part of the job.
Can't really look at it as like something romantic. Because at the end of the day, it is like a job and it is work.
Number 5, Kiki Palmer, Jump In. Palmer was just a preteen when she had her first kiss with Corbin Bleu in this Disney original movie. Here's the thing about showbiz and filming, however. Even though it was just a quick kiss, the stars talked about how they had to act out the scene some 20 times until they got it right. Hey, does that mean she had 20 first kisses? Corbin Bleu fans will be happy to know that he was a perfect gentleman and made her feel a little better about having her first kiss on camera.
You're obviously not going to find anybody as good as me, so...
No word on what kiss number it was for him. Number 4, Dakota Fanning, Sweet Home, Alabama.
Why would you want to marry me for anyhow?
So I can kiss anytime I want.
On a dark and stormy movie set, a very young Dakota Fanning, who was born in 1994, had her first kiss. She was still what feels like light years away from adolescence, but it's perhaps not surprising considering how young she was when she entered the business. Now that's a child actor. Even though she's worked with the likes of Tom Cruise and Sean Penn, she claims that this kiss scene was the most intimidating moment of her career.
I was 7 years old, he was 10. It was very nerve-wracking.
She was a little grossed out by the experience, but ever the professional, she discreetly wiped her mouth in between takes so as to not offend her young co-star.
In between each take, when he would kiss me, I would like kind of go to the side and just go like that, like wipe my mouth off because I was so embarrassed and didn't want to hurt his feelings, and I was just like...
Number 3, Fred Savage and Danica McKellar, The Wonder Years.
Well, there was no question now. We were entering uncharted territory.
The Wonder Years was a show that really delved into the bittersweet and sometimes just bitter moments you experience growing up. Look, in its very first episode it had the death of Winnie's brother, and then the first kiss between Winnie and Kevin. Adorably enough, McKellar, who played Winnie, was so excited in the first take, she was smiling. They had to do 6 takes to get the right shot, since smiles didn't match the tone of the scene.
Now in the story, you know, my brothers just died, so I'm supposed to be really sad. But I got so excited that I got this smile on my face. Of course, they couldn't use the first take.
Savage remembers being a little terrified, nervous and excited about the scene, which are pretty normal feelings surrounding a first kiss, cameras aside. Or, hey, many kisses, for that matter.
It was the first kiss for both of us. We never really talked about it afterward.
Number 2, Ben Savage and Danielle Fishel, Boy Meets World.
Would it be your first kiss?
Hey, don't come near me.
Because it would be interesting if all your life you remembered that your first kiss happened when you thought you looked weird, wouldn't it?
And the kissing savagery continues. Millennials and fans of this show get ready for a wave of nostalgia. Everyone who admired Corey and Topanga's relationship will be happy to know that their first was also the actor's first kiss. The preteens were quite nervous about the entire thing. Poor Savage even went pale. Boy Boy Meets World was also filmed in front of a live studio audience, which didn't help the youngsters' nerves any. The kiss ended up being the first of many, and the two would go on kissing for the rest of the show.
All right, already. When's the wedding?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Mila Kunis, That 70s Show. Whether or not you believe in fate, we can all agree that this is a pretty wild story. Mila Kunis was only 14 when she kissed Ashton Kutcher on the set of That 70s Show.
Okay, so I was a kid when I started 70s Show, and everybody was much older. Like, Ashton did my chemistry homework for me.
Both of them were nervous, but Kunis was also particularly stoked, since she had a secret crush on her hunky co-star.
Please stop touching each other. It gives me needs.
Who would have thought that all these years later, these two kissers would go ahead and get married? After all, not many people have had their first kiss with their future spouse recorded.
I am in love with a doofus.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.